Let's dive into the full and narrated chapter of One Piece, 1124, right after the intro. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Before we get into the content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Now let's get into the video. Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage. 12. Prevented a kidnapping while on the way to Kuri. On the cover, we see Yamato holding her kanabo and a woman hiding behind her. Who could this enemy be? The chapter title in Japanese is Shinu, which translates to Best Friend. Page 2. Initial note, naturally this man will make his move. The chapter begins with Morgan's big news airship. Morgan says, "All right, guys, it's time to stir things up. Incidents keep piling up on top of each other. Let's spread fear. The worst possible future is about to happen. Readers clinging to the news are waiting for the next world." Vivi then retorts, "You're disgusting." Vegapunk also delivered hope properly. Morgan's, irritated, says, "Don't you dare interfere with my stage, little girl, or I'll expose your whereabouts too." Vivi responds, "Oh, am I really annoying you, lying megaphone bird? Wise people won't fall for your fabrications." We then see Wapol, who says, "Careful, Vivi-chan. If we anger this person, we won't have a place to hide, you know." Morgans then says, "I think the truth is also interesting. Will the world sink? The skies are where I live. In a way, this is my era. What do you say, princess? Won't it be troublesome for you later if you keep this attitude?" Vivi responds, "No way. If the world really is going to ruin, I would never think only of myself, that I would be the only one left." Morgan says, "Kuha! Look, there are mountains of surprising news continuing to arrive." Wapol says, Vivi-chan, you aren't going to behave. Please." Morgans announces Emperor Blackbeard versus Trafalgar Law, Emperor Redhaired versus Eustace Captain Kidd, Emperor Straw Hat Luffy kills Vegapunk. Vivi then yells, "You liar!" Pages 4 and 5, the scene changes and we move to Egghead. We see Sentomaru in a small boat leaving and he is crying. Marines calling out, "Respond! Is everyone dead? What happened there?" Egghead troops. Kizaru says, "How annoying." Then he answers the ringing Den Den Mushi. It's a Kainu on the line, angrily saying, "What is the meaning of this?" "You answered the Den Den Mushi. Borsalino." "What happened to the others?" Kizaru replies, "Everyone is sleeping now, with drool on their mouths." Akainu says, "What do you mean? How is Saint Saturn? He must be safe. What happened to the fugitives?" Page 6. While looking at all the unconscious Marines, Kizaru says, "When the young ones wake up, I'll let them report to you." Akainu then says, "You better not have done a half-baked job there, Borsalino." Kizaru responds, "Hey Sakazuki, have you ever killed your best friend?" After saying this, we see quick flashbacks of Kizaru and Vegapunk. Kizaru saying, "That's a big head. Nice to meet you. I'm Borsalino, a Marine. How much can you pay?" "Huh? This prison is just for show. What you're really after is my brain. So, how much can you pay?" Kizaru says, "Foo-foo, you're an interesting guy." So, "This island will stay like this?" Vegapunk, "I plan to call it Egghead. I'll make it 500 years into the future. Please help me, Borsalino. Hey now, I'm an admiral now, you know? Back to the present." Kizaru says, while tears stream from his glasses, "A half-baked job, you say, Sakazuki? If you have time to doubt me, then you better get out there and see for yourself, you big brute." As we see Egghead from afar, Akainu says, "Sorry, brother." Kizaru then says, "Shut up. It's too late for that." Page 8. The scene changes. We see Elbaf's ship in the sunny. Jinbei says, "It's quiet. They're not going to have a party?" Frankie says, "They only had a toast." Jinbei says, "Well, Luffy is pretty down. I think he said he didn't fulfill his goal." Quick flashback, Vegapunk, "Please help me escape from Egghead Quasar." Returning to the present, Frankie then says, "The 5 elders, a Marine Admiral, the CP0, the Seraphim, and a blockade of warships. I still can't understand. Escaping from that hell is a miracle in itself, right?" Jinbei says, "I completely agree," but Zoro then says, "Now he's an emperor. Shouldn't he be more upset about an old man letting an old man die?" Hey now, Page 9. Lilith wakes up. Usopp, Chopper, Nami, and Sanji are with her. They are in one of the rooms on the giant's ship. Everything is huge. Lilith says, "Ha!" Straw Hats say, "You're awake." Lilith says, Huh. Chopper says, thank goodness. Nami says, are you all right, Lilith? Sanji, with love-struck eyes, says, Lilith-chan. Lilith, still groggy, says, huh? She hears various noises coming from her transmitter. Nami says, we're in one of the rooms here on the Giant's ship. That's why everything is so big. It's hard to say this, but you're the only Vegapunk we managed to bring with us. I'm sorry. Lilith confirms that she heard everything that happened. Sanji asks from whom. She also says that her brain is now disconnected from York. Luffy is down because he couldn't fulfill his promise to Vegapunk. Nami says, Atlas hit her head, so that might be the cause. Lilith says, it's all right, I understand. I heard everything just now. Sanji says, heard? From whom? Lilith responds, let me just cry for a bit now. You are! Usopp says, which part of you is exactly evil? Lilith says, I'm hungry. Straw Hats all together say, what a quick mood change. Well then, now that you have an appetite, the Giants have prepared some fruits. My brain was disconnected from York, huh? We see Brook, who says, The atmosphere is gloomy at the dinner table. Then we see a depressed Luffy eating. He says, damn it, even though I promised to save the old man from the apple. Chopper says Luffy is also seriously injured. He's so down that he's only eaten 5 bunches of grapes so far. Lilith, surprised, says, that's still a lot. Lilith explains, so that's why Luffy is so down, but it's all right, I just heard everything now. Sanji says, what is this? She keeps mentioning, I just heard now. Straw Hats, shocked, say, what? Lilith says, the reason I cried earlier was because of the sadness from everyone's death. But that's from your perception, to tell the truth. In other words, everyone is alive, but to all of you, they are dead. Sanji says, I don't understand. I don't. Chopper says, you mean they're like ghosts now? Lilith says, what I'm trying to say is you've kept your promise. That's why don't be sad, Luffy. Pages 12 and 13. Luffy cheers up, and everyone participates in the celebratory banquet. Then we see a happy Luffy. Luffy says, hey, Oimos' Straw Hat, are you better now? Luffy says, hey, Giants, thank you for coming to our aid. Giants say, oh, now you're enthusiastic. Should we do the banquet? Bring out the food. Bring out the booze. Usopp says, Zoro. Luffy is, Giant chefs, I've been waiting for you all. Eat up to your heart's content. Brogy says, gaba ba ba ba. Robin, hugging Chopper, says, if we go to Elbaf, then I can meet Saul. Chopper says, I'm happy for you, Robin. Giants say, Straw Hat. The toast we did earlier was great. Vegapunk said that the one who finds the One Piece will move the world. Who do you think will be the Pirate King? Luffy says, hey, that's exactly why I went out to sea. Even if you become my enemies, I will definitely achieve it. Everyone, now happy, says, cheers, jahaha, Narrator says. Narrator says, the ship sails directly northeast towards the much-desired land of the Giants on a straight course to Elbaf. New World, Warland, Elbaf. We see a silhouette of someone sitting, drinking something. The mysterious person says, come. Final note, who is waiting on the island of the Giants? Break next week. And that was chapter 1124 narrated. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. See you next time, and thanks.